What it is?
How's it going?
Pretty good. Shit. Let's see. I already got an echo. Is it right? Yep. Sounds like it. So here it is. The last bit of ordering days left before we hit the Christmas cutoff. Hope everybody's already got their stuff ordered, because everything I've seen is it's already pushing back or taking a little bit longer to come in. So looks like, because hell, I had some stuff ordered last week, and supposed to be in there Wednesday, then it turned in Thursday, Friday.
Everything I've gotten in the last month is at least a day or two later than what it says it's going to be.
So it's everything is slowing down. Now I tried it here. I don't know how well it's going to go, or hell, even if it worked. Tried to go live across two platforms. I don't know how well that's working. I don't even know if it's actually it might be. We might be live on Insta and YouTube all by ourselves.
I just got a notification that you're live on Instagram.
So yeah, trying something new here, trying to be high tech. I see 12 Days of Cheeto is already slipped up in here and had to kick me in the bag. And I answered him right away. The only thing I'm giving for is some ramen noodles, because that's at this point in time, I'm pretty broke, folks. I'm living up to the broke ass EDC because
What's up, Marco?
Well, I broke the bank on a couple this week. Definitely traded outside and hit some nice knives. A couple, I guess, Reichs, but it is a beauty. The 1902, I think it is, trying to understand the Reich, and I mean this one isn't the usual, alien over the top, and man, but it's a big boy.
Yeah, it looks like a long handle.
Yeah, big I think it's like almost 9 inches. Once it's all
weight shape.
Yeah, I mean it's in a killer action, and just the little details in it, which is the blue carbon fiber into the gigantic backspacer. And there's only 2 screws holding that damn backspacer on. One of them's in the pocket clip. So I mean, they really hit it. Everything on it's great. I don't know if it'll stay around. It's awful big, but you can flip it. I can't get the thumb on it good, but I do dig the I haven't seen that blue carbon fiber on nothing else.
Yeah, that's sharp looking.
Got that much blue in it. But it's definitely it's a little bit odd. Not many people are hardcore Reich fans, but hell, I've looked at those knives like that that are in that price range and unknown name. And you can't help but wonder. So I had to throw caution to the wind on that one. Come out pretty good. We'll see if it I don't know if it'll stay around or not. But I do have one that will stay around. fidgeted with it all day today. A little aggravated, but a little pony. I mean, a little stout, not pony. If you notice, no pocket clip on it because evidently, I know I didn't turn it the wrong way or nothing. There's just no threads left in that hole. So now I want to hold the pocket clip screw. So I got to work on that before I get it to hold. But I do like the stout. It is it's a solid Devo knife, man. I don't think you can go wrong with anything Devo. Would you
Unless
carry
it's the Growler V1.
Yeah, I've heard that. See, I was not Devo fan at that time or yet, I guess. So I missed that one all the way.
I can't really say that because I actually have a good one.
Yeah, I have seen that, through the trading deal and thought about popping on a couple, but didn't know whether or not, it was something worth going after. Because I've seen a lot of that bad detent, no detent. You can see them pop up White Mountain Knives ever so often, the V1s.
Yep.
But I'd hate to have a lemon.
Oh, the one I bought was horrible. But and then the version I had gotten was sold out instantly too. So I had a lemon and I couldn't even return it to White Mountain and get the same knife. So luckily Lefty hooked me up.
That's what I've learned about Devos is if you want it, you better have money and you better be waiting for it to drop. I mean, the Lush was gone. Might have one.
Yeah, I wasn't able to.
That's why
I want one, but
yeah, I dropped the last bit of Christmas money into the Lush and a slip for it to ride in from Tailored by Cortez, the fella who made the little slip for my sharp finger. So anxious to see that come in. It hit the mailbox, so we'll see. Maybe it'll be here next week. Because I don't know. Next Saturday night might be busy. I don't know if we'll be if I'll be able to live stream next week. Might have to take
that means Backpack will show up.
Well, he's
he's saving Christmas, everybody. Santa called. He said, Backpack, I need your help. The elves aren't cutting it with this commercials. So he's up going to the North Pole, to do a secret Santa errand. But
yeah, it's all been smoke and mirrors on actually how big he is. He's actually 3 foot tall.
He got called home. Santa needed his head elf again.
It won't take long. He'll end up showing up in chat. If you start cracking on him a little bit, he will definitely show up in chat. Man, did anybody else see it? Asher dropped those damn warnies.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Thanks for the heads up. Are they already sold out?
Yeah, they were. I think it was a small batch. I even sent a message trying to see if he wanted to come on. You've got to turn the damn thing. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, these right here with the little crossbar action in the warning blade. N390 G10 crossbar for $95. That's and I don't even like crossbar locks, but still, it's a good looking blade. That's the first I think I've seen of his
That's
stuff.
right up my alley, dude. I love crossbar and warning.
Yeah, I think had him in black. But yeah, I mean that's a good looking blade. Maybe because I think it just said something about there being a small drop, so there's probably some more coming. It'll definitely be something to watch.
What's up, El Caps?
He'll throw out them, and he's got that new one that I don't even know the name of it. I saw a couple posts where it's supposed to come in, but I'm Asher through and through. But that warranty was interesting. I want to see it on a Spiro though. I'm a frame lock, liner lock kind of fella. It just seems to be what I enjoy fidgeting with. But I did get that F5 from Backpack. I mean, not from Backpack, from Lefty. That I bought. I think I was half asleep.
You weren't half asleep. You were in there jumping on that thing the second he mentioned it.
Yeah, look, I knew that it's something I might have had to spend money I didn't really want to spend on that one. But look, I carry this one all the time. It's getting pretty heavy use, which I'm not a heavy user like some. I get those comments. I don't know if it's funny. Those are too clean. I get that comment a lot. I've got like 2 or 3 times now where the knives in like the daily carry post are clean. And it's because I have OCD problems and I'm in a damn camper on the week. I'm by myself. TV fucking sucks. There's nothing on TV. So I make myself coffee. I eat a ribeye and I take a knife apart and clean it. Magic eraser and everything. It's not much of a life, but I enjoy it. And then once I take it apart, oil it and clean it, put it back together, you might as well go ahead and run the strop over.
I use just about all of my knives, and none of mine are dirty.
Yeah, I mean it's a tool. I keep my tools in the shop clean, in the toolbox. They go back in their spot, which I'm a little 5S nut.
What's up, Just Nate?
We'll see how many people know what 5S is. Yeah, I kind of leave it. Now I don't have, foam cutouts for all the wrenches or nothing. I'm not quite there, but I had a boss that was hardcore, that his desk, all of his implements for his desk had foam cutouts in the drawers. So when you open them, the scissors and stapler and everything had this it was a little much. That was a little much, but I do enjoy cleaning them up because I mean, a gun, don't you clean it after you use it?
Better dispose of it. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, he went there, didn't he? He is Michigan. He is Michigan. That's where people go to hide, ain't it?
I don't know about that.
12 Days of Cheeto. Man, he's got a new name every week. You'd think he might be running from something the way he changes names. Might get him on here one of these days. But I did see that Dagger Knives got picked up by Atlantic. Which still ain't at the mother shop there, White Mountain. I wished he would pick those up. You can't get a better $30 knife.
Yeah, I like that one I got from you.
I mean, I don't even have one now. I had a couple more of the Urban and Fielder or whatever that were in my case, and I was doing a little tailgate shopping, and man, those things were gone. People would see that clip, and it's like, oh, that's cool, and away they went. It was yeah, they're I'd like to try it. They've got like some $70 ones now that are stainless steel handles, but not real sure if I want to invest that in them because I don't think that'll ever come back.
$70 for stainless steel, and
Yeah.
what steel? 8CR again?
No, I don't think it's HCR, man. I'd have to look it up. Man, I have to type in Atlantic. Not sure. Maybe D2. But yeah, I mean they've got some titanium ones, but just ain't they just ain't popped yet. Let's see, $76 for stainless steel handle D2. Let's see here. Da-da-da. Oh, look there, he got it to pull up. The Arrow is what they're calling that one. D2. I mean, it's still not a bad price, but it is a frame lock. I don't know about you. I mean, I've had a couple steel handled knives I liked, and then a couple I really wasn't fond of.
I don't mind stainless steel frame locks, but I'd prefer they did something on the show side, like a G10 or a micarta or even titanium or aluminum, something. Lighten it
Yeah,
up some. When you do both
aluminum.
sides stainless, it's just too heavy.
Yeah, they don't exactly have specs for some apparent reason. Come on, folks. You got to put specs up there.
I don't think I've ever been to their website or bought from them.
I've not bought from them. I've been over there a couple times and, hit up just to see what they've got on sale. But usually by the time you go back to White Mountain, free shipping and hit the 10%, it's cheaper there.
Plus, you can use PayPal.
Yeah, I mean that's most of everything. I use PayPal a lot. It's not much of the weight that gets me. Yeah, man. Tori, it's the most of the time stainless is slick. That's like that leak. I love it. I mean, I'm a leak, but yeah, it's slip. If it gets a little bit wet, it's a slick knife. It's hard to hold on to. So that's probably my favorite, but it's stainless. I don't think I've ever made a titanium leak. Man, a frag titanium, I probably like that. Assisted. We're allowed to talk assisted this time because we don't have somebody here. Because I thought,
I'm going to be sending in one of my assisted for warranty work.
man, I haven't sent nothing in for warranty work, and I don't know when. I don't keep them long enough.
Here, let me see if I can show you without cutting myself.
Oh, that's all. That sounds like a dare. Swinging day. He disappeared on us. Man, we have some live over here. Faction joined over there on the Insta. This is it's trying to do something, man. I don't want to. Just trying to see what kind of crowd it pulls. But it is definitely holidays. See, I still can't. If it, so the iPad will do that. I keep doing this, and then I see the bubble and remember that the iPad will do that. Still new to me.
Can even do the rock and roll thing, I think. There you go. Keep doing it.
It's not doing it. It's not doing it. Looks. I don't have the skill set. I don't have the skills for it. I'll tell you what's hurt my damn feelings. Oh, well, see, man, I always liked them.
Yeah. Watch this. So I'm putting my hand on the end of it so that it doesn't close and cut me, but with just the pressure of my thumb, I can, well, I don't want to do it again, but it's bit my finger. I was cutting through cardboard and I pushed it right through. See if it, I'm nervous because this damn thing's sharp, but that and the flipper pinches the shit out of your finger, even if it doesn't.
Oh, and yeah, no, by the time you put just the right amount of force.
There it went.
Yep. Were you spine whacking it?
Nope.
White Mountain's been killing me because they have not, since the Christmas deal started, there's no deal of the day hardly. But that's a pretty good one there. I kind of like that Great White. I'm not a big fan of the Artisan Cutlery carbon fiber there, but $29. That's a steal.
No, that carbon fiber is just that overlay stuff. It's horrible.
It's awful.
It's awful. Bad.
Man, I've been looking
like the blade.
I've spent off and on looking at this damn thing all day. Like the last couple of days, I keep going in there and thinking about it. Because, man, I'm kind of digging Two Sons here lately.
Yeah, I've noticed you've been.
Little by little. It's just so many different designs and just out of the box stuff. Like this one's got that acrylic see-through handle with titanium in 690, but $89. Still a little bit high, but it is a neat looking knife.
So there's clear acrylic in those openings, right?
Yeah, you can see it. It's like got a milling to it.
See, now that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't like speed holes, but I can handle that.
And that's the thing.
It's not going to fall through it. Get in the knife.
Yeah, I mean it's going to. And the last couple Two Sons I picked up they're pretty straight knives. Nothing. Let's see if there's one here. Because I got an odd little slip joint. I think I left it in the damn kitchen. I ain't going all the way in there. It's a big house, folks. It takes so long to get that into the house and back. Might have the cleaning lady take care of it.
You're gonna have to call the maid. A bougie 911.
Oh, that's an inside Iggy right there. The cleaning lady. The cleaning lady. Man, but it was been a pretty good week. A lot of new knives rolled in. Uh,
I
little,
am not a fan of speed holes at all, just Nate, but I want that vision too. But I already know the second I get it, I'm going to make scales for it.
man, there was one in White Mountain that was discounted, I think, and it had a cracked scale. It made me think of you. I could have yeah, cracked scale. It's gone now. It's $82. It just made me think all about you. I was like, man, there he goes. He could build the vision of it. I haven't seen nobody make any scales for it yet.
I've seen a couple.
Seen some painted, a little bit of work on them, but got a little ProTech action this week. The Newport. I'm just not an auto person.
I like how you're okay with assisted, just not autos.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The assisted is just, I guess it's from so much Kershaw. I mean, autos are great. They just the fidget's not there. I gotta have that. But I see the uses for an auto. I mean, if you're in a hurt, the funny part about this, so I don't know about the rest of you, but my poor other half has to hear while I set the kitchen table and talk about knives and play with them. She likes this one for some reason. She's like, "Are you gonna get rid of that one?" Of all
That's
the
her
damn
telling you not to get rid of it.
yeah, of all the damn knives that come through, this is the one she liked. But that's good trade bait there. Just not, yeah. I don't know. I've had a couple different launches. I have them for a little bit and then let them go. But you can't beat a launch for the price. And they're as good as any ProTech I've had or handled, which has only been a couple. But
Fun fact, for how big of a Kershaw guy I am and proponent, I have never owned a single launch.
Oh, you got to get you like a 11 or something. Because, I mean, honestly, S35VN, 180, $190 for just this, the dress down model. You can get a lot. You can get into the launch for right at 100. It's going to be what, 14? No.
154 CM is all launches.
CM, yeah.
I'd probably have some if they were in 14C.
I kind of dig 14C. I mean, once upon a time.
I don't mind 154 though. I just haven't. But I kind of seek out 14C.
Yeah. Man, I've got crap everywhere in here. Knocking shit over left and right. Now, you've probably seen me and Backpack talking all week about this damn thing. I just don't. It ain't lighting the fires like everybody, because I traded that Hinder off and for like a multi-knife trade there, and I'd seen everybody talk about the Voodoo, but Yeah, don't get me wrong, it does everything great. It just it's something about the way it sits in my hand. The clip has a sharp point there, so every time you flick, it's digging into my palm. Just the way I hold it naturally. I don't know, but the Voodoo is it's a cool knife. I don't know. It just ain't the not unstoppable.
Are there aftermarket clips for it?
Well, it's milled. It's all clean. I doubt there might be, just like that green micarta scales. I mean, if I was gonna, if it's gonna be that expensive of a knife, it's got to have a little bit more than just the damn green micarta. I mean, I've seen carbon fiber and stuff, but there's not a very big supply. I guess they're gone as soon as they come in. Yeah, I mean, it's just
I like micarta, so I can see it as a premium material.
I can understand it, but I mean, there's so many that's on that it's not a premium material. It's just I kind of like that burlap kind of stuff, and then the I like that what is it? Is it denim on the pony stout?
Yep.
And you went and got a roll with cheese there.
Yeah. Digging it. I kind of think they messed up by going with it as a frame lock.
That's
what loses one of, at least the budget one. I love carrying it left-handed. I reversed the clip, and now you can't reverse the clip on the titanium, and once you're left-handed, you got to watch out about riding the lock bar. But I wish they would have made it a liner lock, something like the Jetstream or something with that nice little cutout lock bar.
little nested action, or
Yep. But
all of QB,
it's such a good knife.
All of QB's titanium are frame locks. I think. Pretty sure most of them I've seen are. I still, at some point, want a damn ruckus and titanium. But everything else.
Well, I get that. Because all the Kubies are, but this is a Kubi and it's not. This is a Kubi and it's not. I mean, they're not Kubies, but they're Kubi. Kubi made these things.
Yeah, they made them to somebody's design who knew what they wanted. I think that's why people go with that nested. Man, there's a bunch of damn micarta lovers in the chat there.
I probably like good micarta as much as I like titanium.
Oh no. I like some of that vintage micarta looking stuff. I've got to see here and there. I think it was at that Nashville show, Maverick Customs or whatever had a couple that had like some
Vintage
really,
Westinghouse.
Yeah, it was, and I mean it's some pretty cool looking stuff. Had it polished up. It definitely had the look and feel. Good micarta. Man, that Clydesdale is. I do not even know where I set mine at the moment.
Have you seen pizza operators that Terry did?
Yes.
Thing is so
Yeah,
sick.
I sent Terry a message today. I'm trying to get everything situated because I'm gonna just send him a damn box full of stuff and put him on retainer, I guess. Because I think I found an RR station that was in need of some serious rejuvenation, and I'm hoping that some anno work will clean it up and make it a looker again. So try to send stuff Terry's way and get it lined up because he's going to take care of those Chavez also. Put him to damn work.
The other thing I think I wish I would have. I like the look of this all black with the gold, but I wish the raw titanium with blue would have been in stock.
Yeah, I'm usually torn between.
Most of the Kubies I have in titanium, I've bought in the raw titanium with blue, so it'd be nice to have the collection going in the all one direction. Plus, it's a blank slate. If I ever want to do anything with them down the road, I can.
That Drake in titanium looks good, but damn, it's high, $200, and that's if you can even get a hold of one. I think that's like
I haven't seen one of them in a long time. That's one of my grails.
I think that's like the most expensive QB.
Max has another one that he had Kubi make. It's just like the Drake, but it has like a reverse Tonto like tip on it.
Yeah.
That thing is friggin' amazing. I've never even seen one on the secondary.
Man, I kind of dig at Dandy. I've seen a couple of them.
Look
it's
at
got
the Doris.
The Doris. Well, that's just a. They don't have that in titanium, do they?
Nope, it's a newer one, but they have it in Ultim.
Still ain't bought nothing in Ultim.
You know what? White Mountain Knife probably won't have it in Ultim.
It don't look like they have QB Doris.
Yeah, I got it directly from Kubi. It's not here yet. It's going to match the Bluff. It's going to be that satin with the yellow Ultim. 14C.
Yeah, the one that
They've made it before, but it was a D2 knife, and now they're re-releasing it in 14C in different material.
ain't bad. $60, 14C. Got the Ultim handles.
Their Ultim is really cool. It's got a circular milling in it. It's got great texture.
Like the Synergy. I kind of like that texture. Plus, it dyes great. Too bad they don't. It's not in the. No. Why not be in the across the brain across all of them? I like QB Sight, man. They break it down pretty good. And there is all kinds of new arrivals.
They have so many knives that you don't see for a long time if you're waiting on like White Mountain or something.
There it is, folks. Everybody's talking about micarta. That is a good looking micarta. Blue with the gold. The Vagrant. I still haven't bought a Vagrant either. M390. Not a bad deal. Yeah, it's their
They have
sites.
the Vagrant in 14C, and it's been on back order on White Mountain in Altum forever. I keep getting notifications, and before I even get there, it's sold out again.
The Kahari. It kind of got a little baby banter look to it. I don't know. I kind of like that one. $80. It does definitely have that baby banter look to it.
A chunky one.
Yeah, it's squared up
I
a
don't
little bit.
think that's anywhere near as bad as that Trevisa one I sent you.
Oh yeah, no, that one just it's disturbing how close that one is. Man, that Barracuda looks mean. And the only reason I haven't moved or got one of them was the fact of I've got to buy more with thumb studs, and that's just straight flipper. I don't think you can even. Well, backpack can probably flip it with his gripping fingers, but that is a good looking knife.
I think Backpack might have already ordered one of those.
Probably.
He said something about it being a sleeper, and then I think he's got plans for it.
Nothing else really. I think just about everything else is Big Williamson. Man, that anteater. I kind of looked at it for about a second, but I just don't think that blade shape works for me.
Nate, the Bluff is a good size EDC. It's
Yeah, don't you have one of them?
if you like the Royal, and if the Royal's too small, then the Bluff is too small, but they're damn near identical. It's about bug out size. But yeah, I dig the Bluff.
And then we're gonna go down that hole. Might as well visit the QB page. I mean
Full
the
grip.
CB.
You can get full 4 fingers on the Bluff.
There are some great drops coming in Civivi finally. Looks like the last couple of months wasn't nothing crazy, but there's a couple great good ones, man. The button lock, aluminum handled Praxis.
That new
Chevalier or
the new fixed blade that they've got in Ultim, I think looks cool with that
yeah,
dual grind.
propaganator or I, honestly it's the funny part. The oldest boy was at the house, come over for dinner, and we were looking and was showing him that one. And
Oh, look who's in the chat.
he's pretty fond of it. Where's he? Oh, well, he'll Be here in a minute. You know what we should do? As soon as
Call
you
it a
get,
night.
just jump. Just cancel it out, jump off, just leave him. Hell, the funny part is though,
Hey, if he saved Christmas, it's all good.
yeah, he saved it. He probably did. Man, the one that I've looked at, and I'm telling you, if is that Stoke Cove, and I want one, but then I keep remembering the fact that it's real damn similar to the E-Spirit because it's Ron or what's his damn name? Ray Laconico, designer. And I mean, I've got that Wii that bought from Backpack. It's just identical to this design, pretty much. But that is a great, solid knife. Fidgety, good EDC, everyday carry.
I like the look of that one. I haven't bought a Civivi in a while. I think the last Civivi I did buy was the Chevalier.
I'm trying to think if I got it sitting here. No, man, I've opened the same pouch with that Atlas in it about 4 times. Yeah, they eat a spirit or whatever.
Tori, you can't beat the Kubi sales right now. I think everything's like 30% off. Plus, you can stack the 10% on White Mountain.
I mean, it's the same knife, same designer. It's got the same front flipper that works just effortless. If anyone else has it. But man, that's probably one of my most carried go-to knife besides the 5.5. Plus, it's got one of them washed blades that can hide a little bit. It's not so much showy. It's just got good pop. We're sitting there trying to think about something.
I'm actually not a lefty. I just use my left hand a lot with knives. But I do want to get the vision and make some scales for it so it's fixed.
I can hardly do. I can flip the flipper tab with my damn left hand. It's left hand is useless. I think that's about it there. The other one was that it was a sin cut. Pushing all the buttons, make it happen. I thought it was the Arc Blast. Is that what it was? You got the glide. I thought that's. Was it not Simcut? Was it Civivi that had that drop? Arc Blast or something?
Oh boy, look at that.
Oh, nice. That must be the birth. There it is, Arc Blast. It is Simcut. Aluminum handle, 9CR.
Are you talking about some gifts?
Solid little banger.
Oh,
yeah, I mean it's pretty close though. Well, some of this stuff has dropped.
We were just telling everybody how you were saving Christmas, helping out Santa with the other house.
Yeah, extended family is just hanging out. I actually, one of my so our family has like a lot of different like parts to it, and my wife's dad's wife sister we're close with her. Her name is Bridget, and she actually got me to get like I curated / modded a knife for her. It was she got 2 Adams with titanium scales, and I like anodized the clip for her. Got her like a secondary clip. It was a fun project, but like it took a little bit to get those knives, like to source that. You know, I mean, exactly the same. So I dropped them off at her house today, and we hung out.
I see some growth on your chin, sir.
Dude, this is me trying.
That's it. Don't give up, man. It'll come in.
I
This
shaved
is
most
too
of mine
long.
off.
Boys, this is long, dude. Like this is like maybe a month or more long, and I have not shaved. This is what it looks like. I have trimmed like right here. You know.
As long as you don't try to like start trimming back to here and do the whole Amish beard.
Oh, dude, what do you think I am? I want like a manly beard, bro. What do you think I am? Some not manly beard guy? No. What's up, guys? Tori, what's up, dude? El Cap back. What up?
It's getting there.
Good to see
Look,
you,
man,
buddy.
we are live on
El Cap.
Insta.
Just
and-
Nate. What's up? You're live on Insta too?
Yeah.
Dude, you're high tech, bro. You can like you're
I figured it out.
You're high tech, bro.
Are you diffusing a bomb in the background?
The studio is still getting put together. I'm like moved in, but I have lots of stuff to put places. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Tori. What's up, man? Yeah, slowly I feel like more back in the shop, and the more I'm back in the shop, the better I feel. So, and you know, my wife is like about to burst, so not really, but she's got her due date's February 4th. So, but I think I'm telling you guys here, she's coming early, so I need to get like completely done everything I have in here now that I'm back in the shop, which is like 3 mods plus a couple mods for Tori, and those are almost done. So I'm on track. I just whenever she gives birth is like the deadline, so I don't really know when that is. I'm just gonna assume it's earlier, you know.
You already got like bags packed, ready to go.
Yeah, I have a go bag for sure. But she's really like to that point.
You need to be done with everything mid-January.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Before that, I think I need to get done like.
Well, you need to be done first week of January.
Yeah,
so you better
that's the goal. I'm in the road, bro. I like work is calm right now, so I have time to do this. So
it was good to see you. Get going. You got mods to do.
No, I'm not going anywhere, bro. I'm staying chilling. I wanted to see you guys' cute faces, man.
Oh, lover boy.
You know it.
Man, I mean, we're just chit-chatting the usual. The horrible discussion about finding out that, man, I hadn't carried it much. And then as soon as I went to work on the scale and tried to touch the pocket clip, the screw just fell out.
That happens from time to time with those clips that are held in with just like one screw. We got to get you a screw that has like a bigger, like there's all these. You got to start collecting screws, is what it is. You'll like, yeah. I have like a million. So if you want me to send you a couple, like I can look at mine and then pick a few that I think might work. You want a really deep one and one that's like got a wider shank, I guess you would call it. Whatever. What do you call it? What do you measure it by?
Diameter. Bigger. The next size up in diameter.
Yeah.
Plus a little deeper.
Deeper for
That's
sure.
what I was saying to do too.
But see, I thought about just putting and trying to cut threads back in the hole, but
that's way more work to retap and
thread. So is it unthreaded right now? There's no thread?
Yeah, there's like
okay. You want a way thicker one with like pretty intense thread on it, like like a dense thread, I would call it. I don't know the terminology, but I've done that multiple times. You should be fine.
Even with the scale off, it won't grab anything.
Right. Yeah. You're definitely gonna need like I wonder what the size. It's gonna be tough. Like you can either send it to me and I could do it, or I could send you a bunch to just try with, in the next package, because we gotta get a package out to you anyway. That's probably the best bet because I'm not gonna be around to really mess with that. So I'll just put like a bag together that has a bunch of different screws in it, you know what I mean? And then one will work for sure. But I know it's the one that holds the clip down, so it's also gonna have a bigger, wider head, right?
Yeah.
I had one out like a second ago. Oh no, I don't. I was taking that out for something else. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, that's just. I cannot seem to grab one of those every time it pops up.
I didn't realize there was like an 8-week waiting period or even more when you order it. Like, I guess he has to make them. Does he make it in that amount of time? Like, I don't know. But if you go to a site, it says a long time that you have to wait.
Yeah, and then for some reason they'll pop up the secondary, and then one person will want a ton for it, and then somebody will throw one up for like $300.
Well, there's a difference there. It's probably somebody that's needing to move it because they overbought knives and they need to make money back, and so they're not trying to wait. Or there's somebody that doesn't care if they sell it or not, and they're selling it for what it's actually worth. You know what I mean? There's always those two lanes. So I know you're gonna scoop up one for cheaper than normal. You could do.
Man, I think I want one. I think I want one with the inlays though.
Really?
Yeah, I think I do. Like one of them.
This is the Imamba store. You should totally get one, dude. I don't know if they make lefties. But it's gorgeous. This is what I got after I sold my Sabenza. The Sabenza I loved. I just couldn't do that flipper tab, and I wanted to I could have just removed it, like, and had it as like a, what's that?
And those are fire with the thumb stud in them.
What are?
The Imambas. Have you seen?
Oh yeah. You see, Richie got like a one without a fuller, I think, and without a thumb, so he could just put just a thumb stud on it. I think I could put a thumb stud on this. Yeah, and have a fuller thumb stud. But to be honest, I love the fuller so much.
It is.
Yeah, that
is one of the best knives you sent down here to
yeah, man. It's really replaced the Sabenza for me for the time being, because I'll probably get like a Sabenza, but I want like a very specific. I've learned that like if I'm gonna get like these, when I get these pieces that are like statement pieces for the collection, they need to be like the version I want, or else I'm not gonna get what I. If I'm gonna like invest that money in it, I should get that feeling of like, wow, this is sick every time. You know what I mean? Because if I get like a plain Jane or something, but then I have like a really sick, like say like a null voodoo that's really cool looking and stuff like that, like I would carry the voodoo 9 times out of 10 because it's just so much cooler when I went like a little bit too simple on the cool knife, unless I'm going simple on purpose like this. But there's a lot that I will like. I bought recently, like this year. I bought a Rosie that I moved immediately because I hated the variant of it. Like it just, you got to really think about what you're getting. So,
yeah, I don't even understand. I don't even try to understand the Rosie market.
It's an interesting market, like, because I had trouble selling that one, but because everybody wants the good stuff. So if you get like a bad variant of it, you're either going to get somebody that the dude who bought mine had another set of scales he was going to put on, and that's what saved it. So because the scales that I got were just probably like the least good looking that he makes, I guess. Like I'm looking for like, I want the golf putter scales with like really fancy backspacer and clip that has like probably like the black and white zirconium or something. I don't know what material it is, but I've seen it on my boys and it's so dope, dude.
Yeah, but it's
on the road at this point because like I sold it. I wasn't in the market to immediately buy a new one because I had other stuff on like the horizon, but that's what's fun about knife collecting. You can circle back when it's time.
Yeah, but hell, on them, I've seen and just kind of watched. But hell, if you anno it, you're liable to drop your price.
That's why I didn't do any of that. Like I could have. That was what I was going to try to do, but at the end of the day, the scales weren't the scales I wanted. So they were kind of cool, but like again, when it's on like one of your top knives, you want it to be the coolest, right? So like for example, my FSD, the reason why it stayed is it's the coolest milling pattern ever. Every time I take it out of the box, it by far blows away my other knives. And that's what I want it to be for all knives that I end up investing a little bit more in, Like I want them to stand like above these other knives I have to the point where like it's a special experience when I take it out. And that's just like a collection philosophy moment.
Yeah, it's not much fun if you take it out and the whole time you're like, I just want to mod it, do something to it.
Totally. And that's what I was getting. I was almost getting more like regret every time I took out the Rosie, which is a bummer, but it was a learning experience. And I was happy I was able to move it. Dwayne, what's up, dude? Yeah, but you live and learn. And then, dude, those new Jaegers are pretty cool. Anybody get one of those in the comments?
Man, those are fire. There's so many different variants.
Not cheap. They are not cheap, dude.
No, they're not.
The price is insane, actually.
Bills.
You can just go plain Jane. Like I love a good plain Jane version of that one. It's in the pocket on the reg. But there's an exclusive. I don't know where it is, but it's got like inlays, 2 different inlays, like separated inlays. Maybe you know what I'm talking about, Doug. You ordered the gecko. All right, you told me that. That's cool, dude. I'm excited to see that. I think Kev did the same thing because isn't that a bolster lock? So for lefties, it'd be pretty good.
I mean, Knife Joy had
Yeah, Knife Joy. I think they have that like split scale one. Where's my tea, dude? I'm gonna grab a tea. Hold on. Tea party. Are you so? What's the theme tonight? You're doing yo B. I think you'd love this one, dude. Oop.
Now the Knife Joy is all black.
I'm sure I'd like that.
Yeah, when I'm done with it, you get dibs. Still having a little bit of fun with it. It's definitely one of the most fun. One of the most fun sheepdogs. And I didn't when Kev sold it to me, he was like, he had just sold me the button lock, and I thought the button lock was good, but like there's a design flaw in the button lock. I don't think I have it down here, but they didn't really redesign it to be good for a button lock. So every time you flick it, you kind of run your thumb into this area. They fixed that for this. So yeah, very cool.
I've never had a sheepdog.
Really?
Not one.
No,
dude,
you got
it.
Go.
Man, like it's a staple in Kaiser's lineup.
I'm not big on Kaisers.
Oof, that's why I don't. That's why I'm surprised we're friends.
There's something wrong with him. I'm telling you.
Kaiser, dude,
Kaiser's probably the sheepdog. That was the one Kaiser I've held on to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Kaiser fanboy. This is the new they have a pretty interesting carbon fiber. It feels a little plasticky, but it's got like good volume. This is what is this? The new Assassin button lock with the carbon fiber weave, I guess. Really well done. I've actually had one of these, but I modded it.
I bet you anything that thing fails if you tap it.
Tap it what? Like open? Nope.
I won't trust a Kaiser button lock.
You owe me anything, bro. So we'll figure out what that is.
He's on the.
This has been in the pocket a lot too. Doug, how you been liking yours, dude?
Man, we kind of already kind of hit on this. So I just now figured out ours are identical. You got the you got a denim one? Mine's like the denim one. Sorry, it's hard like to. No. See, mine's the green.
Yeah. I love with the acid stonewash on yours.
I like the acid stonewash.
Love it. They did a great job with the acid stonewash.
But I don't know. It just ain't.
We're gonna lose. That means Doug's preparing to trade it.
Yeah, it might go out.
Really? What about the cyber? You already bring the cyber knife out?
No, I thought you might show up.
Yeah, dude. Let me see that.
This one doesn't go anywhere. I'm pretty much a junkie on that.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Darn. I was hoping you were gonna hate it. Yeah, I mean it's gorgeous. And have you tried to take it apart yet?
No, I haven't. I was gonna wait till I was well lit and well rested.
Yeah, there's no reason to. I wouldn't yet, but like it's pretty cool how they did it. Like you just like remove the backspacer, slide it out. It's pretty hard to do, but like
it's kind of like popping.
You pop it out. Yeah, and then there's some internal screws maybe, but nothing else.
But it's just how man you sit there, because otherwise I just want you to look at it when I send it up there. But it's just
the line.
The way everything folds together is very interesting.
Yeah,
you just can't find anything to pick apart on it.
Yeah, dude, that's been on my radar since it came out. I don't know if it came out with Reich Knife originally. I think like maybe either a custom maker or somebody else brought that like design to not to market, but like to at least like prototype phase, and then somebody picked it up. I think from watching from afar, that's what I understood.
It is. It's
right. It's the right one to do it if they're going to do it, you know.
And most of them I've seen are gray, so this one's caught some anno along its life, so it's a little bit odd.
I like that. I think that anno's great, dude. It's nice to mix it up. You know, that's cool. I love that color. It still feels very like kind of matches the aesthetic a little bit. It feels very modern. I wonder what voltage it is. Like a low. Dude, I've been falling in love with low voltage anno because I guess like this high voltage anno gets like all this hype around it, but like you can get some really nice colors. They might not be the brightest, but some subtlety is in those the 1 through 60 volt range, you know. So
that's
like I'm kind of digging that.
Well, so I picked up an RR standard today that's got a little.
What, dude, Doug? You're out of control, bro. Do we need to go to Knaf.O.Haulics Anonymous together?
But I got a deal on it because it's got some.
No,
weight.
that doesn't matter. Not deal or what. I'm just kidding.
But
the
idea
deal makes the 1,000 knives a week okay, right?
Yeah, I've got to
Bro,
justify.
you're a mirror. I'm looking at a mirror. We're the Spider-Man meme.
But the idea is to, as soon as I get it, fidget it, and then put it in the box of stuff that's all going to Terry. Since
nice,
that's a guy, and maybe he can anno it. And
yeah, dude. Terry's been killing anno. It's a good.
It looks beautiful again.
Yeah, without a doubt, that's a smart move.
And then if I like it, I like it. If I don't, well, you know.
Yeah, then you'll just move it, right? Like
the market. I tell you, man, I'm digging this 1902. This thing is sick. I'm gonna send that one, I guess.
Back. Maybe that one I could get. Really, it's that one brand, the Kyoto brand, that I'm obsessed with right now. Like because
I wish they had more.
Yeah, I think they'll make more, but I still have like 2 I need to get, and then I'll have the whole lineup. But like I've been like on a tear with them. I just really like them. Hold on, I wonder if I've been here.
They've got some great stuff, man, and you just got to sit back and admire it.
Yeah,
this one, little things. So the back spacer runs damn near the length.
Yeah, I love that.
2 screws in it.
That's cool. Like a little bit different with like that lanyard thing. It's not my favorite.
Yeah,
that kind of starts to lean towards a little bit of what they used to do with like the alien stuff. Like just
it's got a little bit of this.
Yeah, like skeleton looking type. Even though it's not, I think that's departure enough. But there's kind of like, and kind of they do it in different areas on like say like this one, the Griffin. But like for me, it's not as like that's such an organic knife. Like when they start doing organic curves, and then you're hit with like something so like bony, like structurally or something like that, then it kicks it for me. But in like this case, this is such like an angular design that it like really goes with it. This one's my favorite still. Yeah, dude, it's the button lock is like flawless on this thing. It's super comfortable in hand. I love the one I bought from you, which I said I paid you for this, right?
Yeah. We're square.
All right. And then this thing's dope. It's big, dude. Big. I'm probably gonna cut the flipper eventually. It just doesn't need the flipper in my flippers.
I like the way it you don't use a nail, you use your finger to flip it, or I did, and it's the way
it fits.
Yeah, it just slides in there to where it fits, and then let her rip.
Yeah, that's what she said. And then the other one is the one that I don't know if I showed you guys this really quickly. I think. I might not have that one down here.
Man, you ever been to the flea market and you walk by that guy's trailer? It's got all that stuff for sale.
Yeah, of course.
But it's all kind of like just in the back of that trailer that he totes around everywhere. It's kind of what your shop looks like right now.
Yeah, the shop is looking better than it has. Trust me.
We're shade. We're head back there smiling. Man, that one is. I like that scale.
Dude, it makes you feel like a rock. It's crazy. It makes you feel like stone scales. Like that's.
So is that the one that like the Christmassy like snow?
They're saying that it's like some snow, but to me, it's more like a stone texture. Like I don't see that like Christmassiness. I guess you can hit a sparkle, but that dulls out pretty quick with handling it. So that's added to the original lineup over here.
What's up, B Shady?
I still haven't bought a Kaiser OG.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, I would get a titanium or one or aluminum one, and then this. I don't know if I showed you guys this. This is the new Pena that I added recently.
Yeah, that's
It's sick. It's a front flipper only, which is rare for me, but I love the simplicity, and I have a lot of Pena knives, so like I don't mind having this one be just a front flipper only.
You've moved far beyond Kaiser, Doug. You're too bougie for Kaiser.
That's not true. I moved far behind.
The titanium.
I moved really far, be like from Kaiser, but Kaiser's still my favorite knife company by far. Not by far. There's some other ones catching up. Reich Knife. Yeah, I mean I can't say by far, but Kaiser's been a consistent. I just think that they do really cool stuff. Like they take chances, and people don't give them enough credit for their button locks, dude. Their button locks are amazing.
They're not.
They are, bro. I'll tell you one thing. They're better than CRKT.
Oh, here we go.
CRKT doesn't make button locks.
They couldn't probably. That's the thing.
In 4CR.
They won't even mention the steel thing. I'm kidding, buddy. I'm not going to get started. that one the one
you're hanging on to something that a knife company did with a promotion for a crappy budget blade for people that don't care about steels. That's why they didn't mention the steel. Yes, CRKT makes a bunch of like
steel, bro. They're the
7 CR and 3 CR knives, but a lot of the friggin' other places do too.
Right. Yeah.
Not that it's good, but you're hung up on something that's like
no, I'm more hung up
of companies do.
Not being good, you know. They're just not good. Like that's what I'm hung up on. I like steel or not steel. Like you yourself, like would put so many knives ahead of it because I guess it's not them. It's that the competition is so much better that like you know because they make their knives in China, right?
No, they have a lot of knives. I wish I could afford.
I like the home front, that type of stuff. I understand there's a lot of, but they for me personally, they don't really speak to me. And I'm
talking about their Hogue lineup and stuff like that. I just can't afford them.
Yeah, I think that like I said, I got to give them another chance because you did make a good point last time we were talking. I forgot about that. Like there are a lot of things I haven't even looked at. So I've probably not even looked at a CRKT in maybe 6 years. I check in from time to time to be like, is there anything that's like, I do like that D Rocket design. The Daryl Carson is his name. Is that his name? Designer.
I think so.
He has that new CRKT with the big like blood groove in it. You know what I'm talking about? Blood groove probably isn't the right word. Like it looks like a fuller. You know what I'm talking about, B?
I don't know.
It's the one you sent me early. It's got that Tonto blade with like a groove in the middle.
Oh yeah, that thing's pretty cool looking.
The designer of that is a gangster, dude. He makes a lot of cool stuff.
I thought you'd like that one, but
I do. And what stinks is that like when I see it being made by, and this is just me being honest, bro. I'm sorry. I want to say something. I want to say different.
I don't care if you don't like CRKT.
I just like will be like I always want to be honest with you, you know, and like that's my what I can promise, and like but I want to like them. That's the thing. Deep down I do, and like because I think that like when I first got into like knife collecting, I liked them a lot because I thought they like had good branding. They're like they had like interesting designs, which they still do, but then they just ruin it in some ways. I just don't know what. What I mean, like if I can name like a couple that stood out to me, like that Pete by Voxnays, you know what I'm talking about? It's like it's got like an aluminum backspacer with FRN scales. That was a good little budget knife from back in the day. They definitely have like some standout knives, but when you end up putting them against like the Chinese companies that are killing it, like Kubi, Kaiser, Civivi, you know, all them, like there's like they can't even compete. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, going through their gift guide.
Yeah, what they got for us? I'm gonna get one. And the Polar is a fantastic knife. Let me say that too. Yeah, there's the one I really like. I really like that design, but how much is it?
That Redemption right there is awesome too.
Should I just like go and try for one of the better ones because that's what's going to interest me the most, and like maybe it will blow me away. Wonder what the return policy is.
Bugsby, I'll just take a clip screw out of it and send it back.
Oh yeah, touche. Sneaky. That is awful, but I like it.
I mean that Fortress or whatever there, it kind of interests me, but it's like $250, so it's like you want to drop $250 on a CRKT.
I mean, at that point, no. There's so many other ones. Like, I want to see them like hit the price point of like 150 to 200, and then maybe I'd be comfortable taking a chance. I don't know. I don't know what's going to get me there, but B has definitely made progress in me like opening back up to like maybe giving him a shot. You know, as a knife fan. Like I cut Boker out of my life, like from one bad experience, and then I gave him a chance years later, off a recommendation. I think it was from Stabby, and I love that knife. And I now that canoe is now like one of my favorite knives, dude.
I don't know. I kind of feel like Boker let me down.
Well, you got a bad Boker. What Boker did you get?
I got that damn Blue Jay butt.
Yeah, dude. What do you do? And I could have told you to say and I think this is the argument that B was making is that like. You got to know what you're shopping like when you buy that brand because not all of them are winners. And I think that's what you could say about CRKT, maybe. Like,
Yeah. But the reason I bought it, it was the my card. It was a button lock. It was budget. So then I was like,
right.
And well, it'd be a review. That's something somebody's gonna wonder about flipping through, and they're like, "Oh man, that's cheap. I can."
Right.
And I'm glad I bought it because that way, now somebody can watch that review and be like, "Yeah, no, it's not." And that button lock wanted no stress put on it.
Yeah. No,
it was.
I feel like there's other ones I wanted to show you. Hold on. Oh, I don't know if I showed you one yet. Oh yeah, you got that f5.5.
Man,
dude, and you got a sexy version of it too, bro. You got like this I think that's hand satin, dude. That looks like
it's
like a raw hand satin with the horizontal lines.
Yeah, that's so. When I looked it up, there was some hand rub satin, and that's what this one is.
Did Kev like tell you that's what it was? You got it from Kev, right?
Yeah. He didn't really. He mentioned something that night about it being something about it, but you know how it is when he's selling, he's selling.
Yeah, he's a good salesman. Yeah, because if you look at mine, mine's just like the normal horizontal grind lines, and I think is this M390? Yeah, it is M390. So,
that's odd.
I had wanted to get one, like the full titanium one, for such a long time, and finally, the homie Mike.
There is nothing like comparing the two.
Yeah, big differences.
Wait, good Lord! It almost feels like
that's so heavy.
Bigger.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the new Vox names because, like, I wasn't expecting that to happen, but like, I'd been working on like an f5.5 review / not even like a SmackDown, but I had a lot to say about like them repurposing the design, and then they put that out. So like now that's kind of like an answer to what I was saying. Not that they're answering me, but like they probably were thinking the same thing,
And I'll be honest, man, that's probably one of the most carried knives. It is heavy, but the action and the usefulness of that blade, it just works. It's a worker, man. It's a worker.
It's a good size. It fills the hand. Like it feels thick enough, but it doesn't feel too thick to carry. You know what I mean? They nailed the thickness. I wonder what this is. It's probably like exactly at 0.5 inches. Yeah, a little bit under it maybe, which is so funny. I gotta go grab my bag. I'm gonna remove myself.
The jimping on the top. I mean, it's a solid carry knife. And it's kind of, looking at that made me think about looking at the Vox stuff and seeing if that was, something I would want to mess with. Or getting down the MKM rabbit hole a little bit, because those have some things in common. And hell, even Giant Mouse. Man, some of that Giant Mouse stuff is high, and I just it's like, But I'm trying to look. Yeah, I mean, because all I'm pulling up is like the Vox Core fixed blade for some damn reason. And goat videos. A bunch of damn goat videos. I seem to pull those up all the time. Vox knives. Trying to get the boy to come off of. Let's see here, because I ain't got a share now. Trying to get all the damn. There it is. And it's taking its time. There it is. I mean, some of these Vox looked interesting to me now. Now that I kind of. And there's some CRKT that's got Vox. designs to it. But they're pricey, boy, with the Fox name on them. And then all that Viper stuff. I think it's the Eclipse is the one I keep looking at. That kind of looks like that one Spyderco. There's definitely a solid style of his. And I'm guessing Pillar's part of that lineup
What are we looking at?
of the Jasper Vox. Just looking at the different ones in that, from the Viper knives to the Fox.
I finally got a pair of these shoes I've been wanting. Columbia like redid their. I love Columbia as like a brand. They redid their like shoes. It's like they're like kind of like hiking shoes, but they like have like a different type of vibe to them. Like you can wear them as like shoes. They remind me of like I don't know. They're definitely influenced by Adidas recently, and these ones have been my favorite shoes of all time, dude. I got them, and they are so comfortable. You can wear them with so many different they just look good with different pairs of pants. Yeah, big shout out to Columbia. You should check out their lineup. I'm gonna get another color too, but this goes well with like I wear a lot of blue pants and a lot of black pants, and it's good stuff. But in person, it really has like that back kind of like Yeezys, which is like my favorite thing. And Columbia is just like a really good brand, dude. So totally random subject, but yeah. I'm happy. Like I wore my shoes into the ground and to the point where like there was no support anymore, and I finally had to go get new ones. So I'm a sneaker guy.
I wear Twisted X work boots, composite.
Yeah, like I need something like you can because I want to wear these to the office. So these like passes like kind of like a little bit more dressy if you wear them with the right pants, like than like other shoes. Like it doesn't need to be super dressy. I work in a creative space, so like. But this is perfect because I can wear them in the commute, which is like the most important. And they're also very warm. Like it's turning into like a very cold commute right now. Big fan. They also have like different colors that are really cool and looks. So
I think that goes along with the carry differences. My version of dressy and yours is
totally different. Right. You dress up more than me. Yeah.
Khaki pants and polo.
Yeah, that's funny because like you won't catch me like I wear what I wear around here to work. So. A little bit. Sometimes I wear a button up, but like I probably in my office though dress the most down out of anybody.
Dress for the job you want.
That's the job I want, bro. I want to be left alone.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, dude. I'll do my work.
I want to be running buck fucking naked here in a minute. If I got to dress for the jobs I want.
Where do I apply to join you, bro?
Oh my god. Well,
I'm gonna call it a night though, guys. Especially now that Backpack's here for you. I got a bad sinus infection and it's driving me nuts.
In the party, dude. I have a constant sinus infection. It's just always. It's actually gotten way better recently. So I hope you get better, man. Do you get meds for it?
Not yet. I can just feel it. It's been bugging me for a couple days. I can get it. It's in the jaw, everything. So.
Dude, it takes over your whole face. It's crazy. Yeah.
When I saw your message, I was about the message. I wasn't getting to go on, and then I was like, "Oh, not leaving them hanging."
Oh man, no, I'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll hang, dude.
I'll sit here and ramble on the inner thoughts of a madman.
Do it, dude. Let's do it. Love you, B though. Feel better, man.
Yeah.
Take it easy, guys.
Talk to you later.
See ya.
Fist fight, Doug.
Oh, now that he's gone.
Let's go. Get on come for the jugular, bro. Let's go get each other's necks.
Let's just make fun of assisted and
no, nothing but but speed hold knives from now on.
Yeah.
So you were doing what, like a holiday guide?
No, well, just was flipping through, looking. Man, I don't really. I don't think about it. 12 days of Cheeto. You sit there and be quiet.
Is that Cheeto just a different name, kind of?
Yeah, man, he changes names like.
I'm assuming it's just Cheeto.
People change. Yeah, it's just
Cheeto. Cheeto. Anything Cheeto is Cheeto. Cheeto.
Yeah, you've got to be rough on him. You got to, as soon as you see him pop up, put him in timeout. He likes to get a little mouthy.
Oh yeah. I get it. All right, show us what else you got, bro. I know you. Let's see the stuff you didn't show us yet.
Man, that was.
Don't act like that's all you got.
I carried this damn beast quite a bit.
Dude, what do you think? Is mine down here? Hold on.
Loving that thing, man.
Yeah, mine's upstairs.
It is a big ass knife.
Yeah, maybe you should like try the what is it called? The urban one, the EDC version, the field duty EDC. So that's the field duty. The smaller one is the field duty EDC. If that's too big, that is supposed to be big, and I think that it's a great. And I hope you keep it in your collection because it really is like one. It's so good, dude.
Yeah, it's not. I think this one at home.
It looks great. I have the full tie one, but that one was on my list to get too. Just like really good. Here, I'll grab. I have the other knife I'm talking about right here.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to maybe go some other carbon, but I kind of dig the shredded carbon.
Yeah, dude. I think the carbon looks good on that. Looks like they treated. We should look at. You want to pick the knives I'm sending you, man? That would be fun.
Yeah.
So this is what I was thinking. Hold on. Got some of the boxes down here. So,
what videos do people want to see?
Well, this is a really good one that I don't see talked about enough. Superlative, which is what Pena. Somebody in the comments will know exactly.
Got to get down the rabbit hole on Pena.
Well, yeah, Pena's a part of this, but it's also like Essenix or it's 3 designers. You look up the brand. They have a lot. They actually had a drop. Is it Saturday? They had a drop of a slip joint today. Really interesting. Let me try to get it. It's an interesting knife with that kind of like that. It's a disc, like a pyramid disc. I like it a lot. Build quality is terrific, and it's a Rayot one, so I think that should go in there. Really well made, and the designers are top notch. For the Pena one, I don't know what's the best one to send is. Like, let me see what else I got here.
Bravo.
I don't have a Bravo. Have
I
you?
was one that No, I haven't handled one of them yet either.
Go in there.
I keep thinking about it.
One of my top 5, dude, like of the year. The relative specifically, it's insane. I'm not the hugest EMP EDC guy actually. Just in general, the brand. I don't hate them. They're not.
Yeah, it's just not a go-to.
It's not a go-to for me, and I feel like there's a lot of repurposing, and I don't like that necessarily. But it got to something really special here because I had the X, and then I tried a relative, and it was out of control, dude. It's so well done, but it really was like all the things he learned from doing the same version over and over again into like the best form of it, which is this. Undoubtedly, this really well done. So that would be a good one to put in there.
I mean, what? It's like the Pulse that he dropped a while back.
Oh, dude, the Pulse.
I'm not an OTF guy anyway, but I mean, it looked all right, but it's just not my. It's got a cool.
Yeah, the Pulse is definitely not.
It's like he showed some folder cues on the OTF, which but it's not my.
All right, this one I think should come. This is gonna be a crazy box. Quiet Carry Drift. Insane.
Yeah, it's
insane knife. Washers, incredible. Like stand out easily in my top knives. The drift, like people really like the Waypoint. I like the drift's aesthetics a lot. It reminds me of like a TRM Atom, just a little bit more sexy, really thin, made in Taiwan, and it's Vanex steel, very like water resistant washers. I've never really had to do maintenance on this knife, and it's so smooth on washers, dude. It's crazy. You're gonna love this thing. You're not gonna want to send it back. Honestly, it's so well done. Taiwan just really knows how to do knives. It's
I've tried, yeah. Well, I've heard you talk about it, so then I hit the Facebook and you'll see them pop here and there, but I haven't managed to work into one yet.
Any interest in seeing the crawler from Arcane?
Yeah, man. Anytime I can handle some Israel.
So that's 4. Let's get to 5. Wait, you also wanted so you wanted a Pena? I have the Alcaran. That's a good one, maybe. I have a Mula. I really don't send that one out. I'd send it to you. The Mula is like one of my most sentimental knives. That's why. So like it's hard to send that one out. But it's an older Mula, so I don't even know if it's worth taking a look at compared to like some of the other ones I have because they've done so many Mula variants recently that are like newer. There you go. This is what superlative is. Oh wait, that
Enrique Pena.
The arc form is the one I wanted to also send you. This is a small Pena. I forgot the name of this one. Anybody know this? Really small. But I modded it, put studs on it and a clip because it was just a front flipper. But I actually really like it with studs. This is one of my most carried knives. Actually, it's just very small, but it's big enough to, flick like both ways. But it's definitely small. Take getting used to. Let me get the Alcaran. It's right over here. Over here somewhere.
Yeah, it's so Enrique Pena. Let's see if I can get that Enrique knives.
This is gonna be a crazy box. The insurance is gonna be nuts on it. There you go. So
man, there's some sick ones in that Enrique Pena.
Yeah, dude, he's awesome. This one,
even down this slip joint.
The Arc Form Theory. This is a new knife here. Rayat, incredible finish, really good size. Got like a little bit of a Sabenza vibes mixed with some other knives, but I really like this thing. So well done. Nice clip, really nice colors. The black wash with this like matte copper look. Thumb discs, M390, I think. Yeah, this needs to come. That's what she said. And then this is my Alcaran Pena knives. This is the one I think I should send you. Really good knife. Dark titanium. I did a blade swap with Chris, so I got the black blade. And then this was tan, but I changed it to black, so I think that looks dope now. The next thing I'll do is black out the hardware on it, but for now, it looks good this way too. So those 6, maybe I'll take one out because 5, maybe I'll take the quiet carry out and I'll send you all my quiet carries at once. Because these all kind of like are monsters, and then there's the quiet carry. Oh, dude, these are like some of my favorite knives. So behave yourself. No pressure.
No pressure. Well, man, you got to put one of them out because you got to throw in that damn.
There's one you wanted, right? What
RS.
is it? That
used to be the Mayhem.
This guy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kick I'll kick this one out, the crawler. It's just like it's a cool knife, but it's like very niche. And then maybe I can send you all of my arcanes at once or something down the road. But yeah, this one's a really cool one to check out. I don't carry this a lot, but I do like it a lot. It's definitely.
I just wanted to throw it out there and
reverse
a couple reviews on it.
Yeah, so that and then a Pena. Are you good with this one, or did you want to see the Mula? We'll send the Mula instead.
No, man. I like the looks of that one.
Yeah, the Alcaran is great, dude. And then I do have other Penas actually. I have here. Let's see here. Could be in my other box. I have Laney's front flipper.
Don't send a damn Mula.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not, I don't think I'm going to. If you wanted to see it, I would, but I'd probably send it separately in like a.
Yeah, no, because I'm just sitting here and flip through. Yeah, don't.
Okay, yeah, the Mula is dope though. The Mula has like new variants that are really cool. The one I have is like the oldest one, and the reason why it's like so sentimental is that's how I met Ev. I bought that from him, and like now it's just like Ev has become a really close friend, and we always talk about that being like the way we met. And then, like that one knife just set off a friendship. We like just would not stop talking. Another knife. It was like knife nut met knife nut. Perfect collision. And Yeah, and we still talk like every day. Like
maybe like an X series Moolah.
they're all X series. X series means Rayot, I believe.
Is that?
Yeah. So the
Well,
Moolah
see,
is
the ones I'm looking at that say straight Moolah are.
customs, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
He makes custom Moolahs, but like this is an X series Alcran. This is a good one to send you. It has a lot of good things going on. It's a good size. Hold on, the other box has. I have some more opinions in there.
Because they got the Rhino. I didn't know they had a Rhino.
The Rhino's on my list actually. I'm not sure about like the blade shape on it. Like I don't really want a Tonto, right? Like they kind of do a Tonto. You might do other blade shapes on it, but I don't want a Tonto if that's the blade
The
shape.
one I'm seeing here is it's not a Tonto.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, still that blade is like
Yeah, they kind of got that harpoon feel to it. But
Yeah.
it does have speed holes.
I mean, I'm down for speed holes any day of the week, dude.
And Lord, but it's on the most expensive website to buy a knife.
What is that?
Arizona Custom Knives.
Yeah. I don't know where my other opinions are right now.
The Diesel.
Diesel. Yeah, the Diesel is interesting. Where's that? Let me see. Yeah, that's big.
Blue.
Yeah, I think there might be some customs in that. I think this is a good one to do. The Alcaran. So we'll do Alcaran,
Yeah.
Relative, Superlative, Matador, Arc Form Theory, and the ramp, whatever they call this. They changed the name on this, right? Rampage, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, it was the RS Rascus or something like that.
Yeah.
Not
That's a 5. And then
digging in the Pena lineup, I think the one that I will probably eventually add to me is the Apache.
let me see. Very small knife.
With the kickstop.
I don't think you're gonna like it. Very small. Like very small and like just I don't know. From knowing your taste,
Yeah.
we'll see though. Like you could love it. Something about like say like the Alcaran, the Moolah, they're like a bit more substantial knives.
Yeah.
And I think that's why you'd like it. But I do have like one of those. I do have one of those in that ballpark Peñas. Like it's not the. I did actually have that exact one, but I traded it for something. But I have like the Lanny's front flipper, which is one of like the bolster. He does a bunch of bolster locks, kind of like those on the bottom there.
Yeah.
And it's different, and I like it. It's just I don't carry it that much. I do like what he's doing a lot now, and it seems to be coming through. It came through in this latest Pena, this guy that I'm really liking, with these like interesting shaped pivots. I think that's hot on the knife scene right now. Is like pivots that like they don't live by like you can't even really see it there. It's kind of like a naked pivot almost because see that.
Yeah, you can just barely see it in there.
Yeah, like that shape, and they're doing it on the superlative knives too. So here's another example, like right there, like the one side, and even this side, it's kind of like, there is like a screw, but it holds down like a washer that fits into that shape. I love that, dude. You see it on the new Brian Brown knives. Pivots don't need to be circular anymore, and I like that. I think that's adds a whole nother design element, and seeing these designers play with that is really cool. Superlative though, they have another one before this. It's a front flipper that I've heard nothing but great things about. Okay, I want to show you one other knife while I'm on big. This one's Chris's. So I came through to check out. It says this Tashi Baruka.
Oh yeah, I've seen them.
And it's done by. Does anybody know the company? It's MTech, I believe.
But
they're the one that made that one other knife other than this, I think. But they're actually great. I don't know if who OEMs them. I thought this was an integral. It's not. It's like a faux integral.
Is that Riyadh?
I don't know, dude. I have to ask. I haven't done research, but it's incredible. Watch this. And very smooth, good detent. I don't know why I slept on Tashi's design so much because I did the same thing with a lot of designers I'm into now. I just maybe I was waiting until the time was right to like get their stuff. You know, you can't get them all at once. So I'm just going through the designers, you know. And Tashi's stuff is right up my alley in terms of aesthetic. Like I like something interesting. I mean, I'm having a moment with Tygus designs right now, you know, and all the Cabell knives. That's something I'm gonna have to send you, my Cabell knives. They're like art pieces though. They're really like away from they are functional, but they're away from functional.
See, on the back of that one has a little bit of that square that kind of turns into the flipper. It's just
it kind of works
like that.
Yeah. I almost like think that like I have design notes on this, but like this was just lifted up to fit into the handle nicer, and somehow you just have a little bit of that flipper tab sticking out. It would have been better. I just think that is like a little kick in the design for me because it's not comfortable no matter what you do. I guess it is kind of comfortable, like right there, but that's a big step up. That's like half an inch, you know. B, shut up. But yeah, this one, and I agree with B. These speed holes are ugly. I don't like but it kind of goes with his aesthetic. Tashi's. I do like Tashi's logo branding. Probably one of my favorite logos in the game, and I don't care how big he puts it on the knives. Something about its wireframe nature. It doesn't take away. It kind of like fits in there, and it doesn't. Even though it's big, it doesn't take away. And it's subtle in a way still, just because it's not like a real thick lined logo. It's also a very cool logo, so I love seeing it. Yeah, that's my rant there. Remove the that's cool. Chris also just got that new null knife, but it's upstairs. Oh, what is it called? The Grace? Anybody want to see the Grace?
Grace is man, I just couldn't. Man, this super bad collab with Tashi. Let's see here. Let's see if I can share.
She's got some crazy aesthetic, dude. Hold on a second. I gotta read this.
Man, like that.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Like that. Definitely out of the range, but yeah.
Yeah. One throw up for each hole. That a boy.
I'll throw it out there occasionally. One's a
It's so hard.
little bitty guy.
I might have to reverse my camera. Hold on. I think it's like backwards. Oh. Video settings, camera. Let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go. I should have done that a long time ago. So
no matter what I do, I can't get it. Look at that.
Mazwan is like, all right. The only thing keeping me tied to Tucson still is this guy's designs because we need to get him in his own company. Mazwan Mukhtar. He just like is so unique. This one, very small, fuller base knife. Look at that guy. No clip, but I love that. Very interesting. It's thin. I don't know. I like it a lot.
Something you don't see much in the Tucson. It's thin.
What's that?
Yeah, you don't see a whole lot of thin in the Tucson. But man,
which is what kicks me for that. Like they're too thick for me. But some of their new stuff is moving away from that thickness.
And I keep looking at and scrolling through White Mountain, looking at the Tucsons because you almost have to buy them when they drop, or
What, the Tucsons?
Yeah, I mean it's like
drop really. They're on eBay. You're talking about the ones if you get off of White Mountain.
Yeah, I don't really like buying them off eBay for the fact that it seems like it takes forever.
But you can get a good deal that way. But if you're just trying to get it, like I bought this one off White Mountain, and then there's another one that kind of pairs with it. Hold on.
I think I bought one. I've got in there. It's like a weird looking little slip joint, but it's a more design.
They just do some. Well, I'm just gonna say. I mean, like we all know that Jack Wolf Knives is an OEM by, allegedly, OEMs by Tucson, right? We know that.
Who knows? Man, you're liable to upset some folks because I mean,
allegedly they're made by the same people, which is fine. Come on.
Yeah.
I definitely don't know that for a fact. That's why.
So it either.
I think I've seen some similarities in there.
It's how you look at it. It either propels Tucson,
right,
or it brings Jack Wolf down. and I don't think it brings them down. I think it.
Because they're achieving with them as though say, dude, this is a long shot, people, friends, folks. This is a long shot, okay? But I just like to try to figure out who the OEM is, and I think there's more to the not saying who the OEM is than just like I don't want to share the OEM's information so other people don't use it. Like I feel like there might be a little bit of like maybe people won't attach value to this OEM's name where they should.
Yeah,
so
because
because I think Tucson brings a lot to the table, and I'm just making this as an example. Or he says he's like a Best Tech, of which Best Tech doesn't really stick with one OEM, moves around for what's good. A million things to be going on. We're just speculating here, But wouldn't it be great if they were the OEM? I think that'd be really cool, man.
Yeah, but I mean, how many Tucsons have you picked up that are fight well above their weight class?
Oh, that's what I mean, dude. Like, why not?
I mean, I know there's the blade steel, arguments, but
they're made in a factory that makes a lot of other brands. So it's not just Tucson. Like they happen to be made there, but like the factories in China, the way they're done, it's so confusing because like many brands come from many factories. They're all like one big group network, and and that's it's Rough Rider.
They all share. It's Rough Rider.
No, dude, that could be, dude, and why not? Because they're really good at the slip joint. Right?
So I picked up the Apta modern slip joint for $22.
I'm going to grab another knife. So you're going full screen.
So I picked one of these up, $22. The Rough Rider Apta, and man, it's a great little knife. For $22, you are not going to beat that. Killer little action, little Warncliffe blade, great little acoustics. But you get simple pouch, box, knife. So nothing fancy comes with it. And I did my little review, Rough Rider, which nobody's going to listen and cares what I got to say. Nobody cares about this. Make a small pocket slip that this sits in, and home run is what you have then, sir. In my opinion. Yeah, acid test kit. I mean, it's a solid knife, and to be honest, this is a cross-generational blade right here because it comes out the pocket with some old heads around. They're wanting to look at it. They're like, yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, I like that. And I got no beef, no hate on it for, 30-something bucks. I think you can get it at 22 right now when you can find them. And then they've got the other one, the titanium. So, I mean, it's a great secondary carry. You throw it in a little leather slip, let the patina grow on it, and you'll have a banger. And it's just not at that crazy. Man, that's not the right way to say crazy, because nobody's crazy. I mean, if those knives do it for you, they do it for you. I mean, I have an Ohio River Jack that I'm real fond of, and I mean it's a 100, and which I did secondary market pick this up. It hadn't been abused or nothing, and I mean I got it for right at the $100 mark. But I dig this shit out of it. I'm kind of going down the slip joint rabbit hole. And getting used to the pull on some of these. You don't want to just jump in, because some of the pull on these things are vicious. And it, you get a guy trying to open it. If they're not ready for it, they will cut the shit out of their finger. was trying to think. I did not bring it in here, but I've got that little Two Sons, which I've got one of them that's got the Damascus blade on it, and it really doesn't have a half stop, but I can't believe I didn't bring it in here. Tacos come back on me. But if you haven't messed with like Two Sons slip joint community, those guys are hardcore. They don't let go of them. They just don't go nowhere. They just don't. Man, you try to search for them, you'll get some pictures, and that's about it. There's one, the TS-123. I think it's the one I've been trying to get my hands on.
Sorry, Doug. There you go.
That is the one I've tried to get my hands on and have yet to find it somewhere.
I've seen that. That one's cool, dude.
I dig it. It's the perfect cross in my little, because I do dig some copper, even though it's shit heavy and it makes your hands stink. But I think that one will answer some of my questions. But I wish they wouldn't put the damn pocket clip on it.
They would or wouldn't?
Wouldn't.
Oh, really? You like a slip with that?
Yeah, that's just personal preference. If I'm going to carry a slip, I don't want a pocket clip on it, because I'm a junkie for the leather slip. Left pocket as a secondary, and then my pry bar going in on the corner of the pocket. It's just like the most comfortable carry.
Yeah, that's another Moz one. I don't normally go for this like crazy, but for these I wanted to. But this Moz one blade is so sick. He has an Ultim version on his Instagram that is so beautiful, dude. Like, I just think the blade itself here is gorgeous.
See, I went on Insta after you first showed that and started following Two Sun designers, and there's constantly something. There is like a flood of stuff all the time.
Yeah, dude. Their turnaround is really is crazy. But when you have like a consistent designer, like someone's working there, and he's done so many designs, so many, like, it's been pretty crazy.
Yeah, because you got some companies that never pop a new design and they just keep rehashing something older. And Two Sun has got crazy stuff coming out. And some of it might suck.
To swing and miss because they have the factory. They don't have a middleman. Yeah. Another one that is relatively new and cool. Baku.
Yep. That's the man, ain't it? That's
yeah, Barrow.
God.
Smaller knives. I like it Fenrir, so but what's the other one that's awesome? That's under his name. What's that called? Strix is like still my favorite, but here's that Chris's Null.
See, I think I might like that better than the Voodoo.
No way, dude.
No
way. I mean, teach their own, but no way. Teach their own. Think what you want, but what are you thinking?
Yeah, we'll sit here and talk all about some Two Sun, but how dare you put down the Voodoo? I don't know, man. I just kind of like the.
This is my problem. Like, when you get it in hands, you're stuck in this position, which is fine. That middle area is for to separate these two fingers, so you're always going to be holding it like this, which is fine. Again, you got like a good.
But man, I think my hand's a little bit fatter than yours.
No, I think mine are fat, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude. I have wide fingers, I'd say. Like, but it is comfortable. I have like extra large.
I gotta buy an extra large glove.
Yeah. But I don't know. Something about like I like the aesthetics of that little fuller right there. Edge life would be really nice. I don't know. If that fuller would allow you to really get your finger in there a tad, I think I'd like it more. But I don't know. I gotta give it some time, maybe. But for me, it just doesn't speak to me. But the voodoo dude, what?
I don't know, man. It just don't.
Hey, that's
It
allowed.
ain't got the
I got
magic.
off. That's allowed. You're allowed to. I don't know. I'm in love with this. The whole design of this thing. Incredible. I'd say.
You know what? I would probably. Who wants to trade that for something brown?
Brown.
I sure would like to get a hold of
Like a brown.
Brian Brown
Like what knife?
in my life. Raptor.
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 I have a Raptor, but it's like no speed holes. Could possibly like a. But I already have like a voodoo. That's the thing. I like the voodoo. Let me see your voodoo again. I love the voodoo. Yeah, dude, that's dope. I'm just a big fan of Null. You know, if you're trying to get a Raptor, man, I'd give you. Have you seen my Raptor?
I've seen.
I'd have to look and find it. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody will give you that if I don't. I think that's a good trade. Now, sorry about that guy. Have you been carrying?
Oh, look at that.
So I'm still working. Like this is a work in progress because I'm making it like a what do you call it? A silver bullet, like all satin. But like still work in progress. I just sand slowly. I need to clean off like the front screws and everything, and then I'm probably gonna do a full anode to the scales, do an acid stonewash to the blade. But come on, dude, that's so dope. I've been carrying it so much because of this. I think that Loot killed it. Such a good design. You know, the only change I made is I cut off a little bit of the front there. And
neutered it. Man, I've got a Demco thumb stud.
Yeah,
I think it might sit in there.
I told you I found a clip for you for your Demco
for the shark. Man, if you Maverick, the little love affair there, Kentucky boy, Maverick Customs, he's making shark Demco pry bars.
Oh, cool.
It's got Demco wrote on them.
Oh, cool. I think that.
But it's got the clip you hate on it.
Yeah, but those clips can be changed, my dude. My dude. Every clip is not permanent. That's the best part. But this thing, dude, I'm gonna get a couple and do like a series of these.
And everybody who's throwing a little anno on them,
mm-hmm.
It is.
You make sure to keep it in the low voltage anode, just because like you don't know how the quality of the titanium. I don't know if it's. I've learned that like if the titanium isn't like the best, like it's different grades of titanium. If it isn't like a top grade, it might not take the high voltage anode great. But I will say that the addition of this thumb stud has made it very fun, like for like flicking out like this, and then you have that nice slot to middle finger flick. It's just the best of both worlds. Doesn't get in the way. You can move it up and down anywhere you want. I like that. Like in a lot of my designs, I design like a track system.
Yeah. It's definitely gives something a little bit different.
Yeah.
You don't see it every day.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely have seen it. I haven't seen I've seen a lot of floating. Where's that other knife I had? What is it? Oh, is it down here? It is. Hold on. I brought like a box of goodies that have stuff thrown all over. Ugh. So this has been a labor of love. No, this has been like just a slow burn of a mod here. Personal one. The Ultim Towser. So I mean, this is not done, but this black did like crazy, like heavy black wash to it, and then I want to do some type of like floating thumb stud with a hole around it. Don't pay attention to that circle part. And then I don't like the shininess of this. This isn't done, but I'm like doing like a texture, like a more like clouded. It's gonna be more even when I'm done, but a little bit more see-through. But like kind of the texture helps a lot with the grip, because this just like, if you guys have felt the Kaiser non-milled Ultim, it feels very. I'm trying to like do something like a frosted version of it, where you can still see through it, but it looks really cool, I think. And yeah, this is gonna be my personal Towser, because I don't have a Towser K. I've done a lot of a Towser B. I've done a lot of them. Maybe I've done around 10 or something like that. But this is the one I'm keeping, because I do like Ultim a lot. And if I could get it to a point where I really like it, like with the hole there, Very cool. Oh man.
Oh, the Kaiser on it. Here's them. Let's see if I can get those to come up. Here's those shock lock pry. Golly, the website is slow. Where'd he go? Did B fall off? No, he's still there. I don't know what he's doing. Pushing buttons. He's got the technical difficulties. But yeah, I got to throw this out there. I've been watching him on across multiple platforms, man. James is throwing it out, and I'm telling you, I kind of like the look of these. Got a little action there. Got the Demco with his maker's mark in the middle of it. And the way I understand it, when these things are gone, they're gone. And $125 for handmade Kentucky pry bar. You can't go wrong. Plus, man, he does some pretty sick work on them. Got some solid colors. But yeah, get one ordered and leave a note saying that broke ass sent you there. Maybe I could talk him into finally cutting me a break on one. You know, I try to get some things cheap. I'm broke. Yeah, the more I look at them, I'm going to have to go ahead and order one. Just going to have to go ahead and order one. But he's got quite a few of them on the site. And then, I mean, you can go into his other pry bars, but
yeah, sorry.
Why the way I understand it, chit-chatting with him, once these Demcos are gone, they're gone.
I could not agree more. Kubi really handles their Ultim way better than Kaiser does. They do these like micro filling, which is what you need to do to make Ultim not feel cheap, dude. Like the plasticky Ultim just does not look good. Look at that. I mean, it looks good with the new like black wash, but the shine, it marks up really hard. But this doesn't look good right now. But I have it's like a technique I'm working on. And then when you put a little bit of like flame over it, it kind of like clears it out a little bit, but it gives the texture still. So that's what I'm working on.
I just don't know, man. The whole Ultim, I still haven't bought any. I was gonna buy the Praxis Ultim just to play with it and look it over, but those were gone. So
Ultim might be the most polarizing handle material ever, I think. People either love it or hate it. I'm a fan, but like not like a fanboy. I can understand why people don't like it. You know.
Well, I got caught down the whole hole of it's not a premium material. So why are they charging like it's a premium? But I mean, a lot of companies aren't marketing it that way. They're not selling it as a premium.
I think it's a good lightweight material. Like that has good like strength. Like, a lot of properties it brings to the table. I think that are good. But again, yeah, I don't know what goes into like the cost of it, but
yeah,
an aesthetic thing for me, if done right, if milled right, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of folks it's not their jam. I just yet to decide. I kind of like the blasted look on it. I've seen a couple that's got that.
Totally, I think that it needs to be treated, be shined. Hopefully, when I'm done this, it's gonna be because like I do like this was like a completely black blade. That black like it's now like a dark. I mean, a pretty bright, almost gray black wash. They came out sick, I think. Like, I let it run in my tumbler like overnight, and now it's just like super textured.
Yeah, I've my tumbler is a stainless steel thermos.
Yeah,
some rocks and a dryer.
Yeah, no, the rocks in the dryer. Well, yeah, I normally use just like a can with like fish tank rocks to do my like stone washes, but to do something so long, I could use the tumbler because I don't use it for getting normal stone washes, and I think it only looks good when you do it for a long time in there. Like you have to do it overnight. So now I'm gonna experiment just doing it with like a satin blade or something, or like a blade that I remove the satin lines from and try to get like a nice stone wash that's like similar in the quality, because I like this quality a lot. Like that's cool, you know, and it looks good with the Ultim. Like that color is like, I think black was too dark, it got too aggressive. So yeah, it's true, dude. I always have a Towser in the works around here. I actually have 3 because I have Towser S's are in here too. My Towser S, your Towser S, this Towser, just Towsers all day, baby. But the Ultim ones are really cool. I wonder if there's a way to like fit these Ultim scales onto a Towser S. I don't even think I have them here right now. They're up in my at my desk. Anyway, yeah, I probably gotta call it quits now. I'm tired too.
Yeah, I thought she's fixing to go full on mod.
No, dude. Right now.
I was like, oh, here we go. He's fixing it. The drill press is getting turned on.
It's still blocked. It's gonna be like I have all day tomorrow to like finish cleaning, and then like I'm gonna have a full half day of modding, I think, which I'm so pumped about. Finally, like really feeling like I'm back in here. Although there's still a lot to, but it really isn't like a ton. I threw out at least like half the stuff in here, like because it was junk, you know. But I'm a hoarder, so yeah.
No, man,
I love that.
Trying to figure out my spots and everybody else's spot.
Yeah, I think that hole would look really cool with a thumbstick in it too, almost like a where's that null? It's kind of like this, except all through, and there's like that. It's kind of based on that. Anyway. Yeah, I think Taos is a mod platform.
Yeah.
I have a couple more in here too. And it's also so
just taking speed holes on through the blade.
I might just for B, dude. If there's an opportunity, I'm probably gonna take it. So funny. This one's the I need to find my pliers somewhere because this one, like, I can't get the thumb studs to close all the way, but it came off this knife. It should be the exact specifications. So I don't know. Maybe there's glue in the way or something. But anyway, yeah, I'm good to hop off. Are you gonna?
Yeah, man, we'll kill this. Hurt people's feelings. B went finally. He's agreeing that a Townser.
Wow, dude, me and B haven't agreed in a while. I'm just kidding.
Wow, he's really. Does he know that it's a Kaiser?
Yeah, and it's a Kaiser, right? He did get that. I think he'll like. I can tell that B doesn't like the the titanium Royal yet. Like as much as I've been hyping it up, like he doesn't love it. But I guarantee you carry it for a month or so, you're gonna absolutely think it's the best knife ever. Like it didn't strike me as an incredible knife for a while until I realized it broke in all the way. Until I realized like how good it was. Because I
think the only complaint he had, he wished it was a nested line.
I understand that, but the way that they've been doing all their, I feel like, yeah, I mean it's a valid point. That's all I can say about that. Like that's a preference, I'd say. For me, I think they did a great job with the integration of the lock bar. Like they completely like redesigned basically to get that lock bar going, and they killed it. I think the pressure is really good. Somewhere around here.
And I mean, that's just, I don't know. I prefer frame lock.
Yeah, I like
it's all
the like messing with the lock bar pressure ever, especially for left. You're gonna want, I think they're gonna want like a frame. A liner over a frame, just because they don't have to worry putting their hands all over the lock bar. So for lefties, this might not be the best thing, but for like righty user like me, it's not a problem at all. And like it's just so well done. No bit moving and like everything's solid. Price point was right. Love the finish. Love the size. I carry it all the time still. Yeah, there's just so much going on here that's nice. And I might be a little biased because I love Colin Mason Pierre's designs, like One Half of Debo. I've always liked his design work, and he's a good guy. So I like to support good guys, But aside from that, it's also, I just don't put it down. I carry it all the time. Give it a chance, buddy. Give it a chance. I think that it's almost good. Like you have one liner lock, one frame lock. Yeah. But
Well,
it sounds like this, like yet, like the whew,
it's got good acoustics.
dude. It sounds so good. Like that closing noise. Oof.
Yeah, I gotta have that.
Dude, it's so good. Size is great, dude. You should get it. Like, highly recommend it. It's my knife of the year for sure. Still, even though it was a design that like just got like a redesign, a little small redesign, it nothing could beat it, dude. Like in terms of value, I'm always looking for the intersection of value. You know, yeah, I'm not a lefty though, B. So screw the lefties. I'm kidding. I love lefties. Just not. Just not.
I can't help it. I can't help it. They live in our world.
Yeah, bro. Exactly. Learn to use your right hand.
I know it, freaks.
I'm just kidding, Tori and Kev, my two closest lefty friends.
No, don't apologize because most of them lefties are a little odd anyway. I've kind of noticed. I've got one, man. I've got them around me. They're weird.
I'm pretty sure my son's a lefty. I'm doing everything I can to change that, but you know, I'll accept him for who he is.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be all right. Teach him how to use a fork.
Yeah,
It's a right-handed fork.
yeah.
I mean, at one time,
I think it's a good point because if I had the choice, if I was being honest, I would like this better as a liner lock. Just because, right? Like, why not speak to the lefties too? And nothing was broken with that, with the liner lock version of it. And I don't know if you get like, do you get like some strength out of that? Not really, right? Like, something about the liner lock is it's held in by the scale even more, so there might be more strength there to keep it from failing. Anyway, I did not pick up a Mannix 45 Mannix, but I love me a Mannix. It's probably my second favorite Spyderco design.
yeah, I didn't jump on it, but I might have finally scored a Mannix.
What type and what are you getting with it?
Might have some aluminum scales.
Ooh, aluminum's cool. Okay. Are those from Original Goat?
No, AW. Hell, I've got to go back and look.
Yeah, there's a couple. I'm sure there's a bunch. Spyderco has like a ton of companies that make stuff for them.
But
mine has like the titanium scales with deep carry clip that's like Cerakoted red. I love that. And then eventually I'm gonna get like a red ball because you can change the color of like that lock they have going on there.
Oh, here we go. Lefties are gonna take over. Y'all are gonna pay. Lefty scissors, can openers, and thousands of other things.
Quite ambidextrous. I love that. That's fine.
Yep.
One day I won't be here during that day. It's gonna be long from now.
That's it, man. Tori hit it. AWT.
Oh, okay, that's good. I think I've heard
who I was searching for.
Yeah. I think that my buddy Joe had a bunch of those scales on his Spydercos, and I was blown away by them. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, they were really good. Really nice patterns.
Yeah, man, it was one of them deals. The dude was going to strip the knife down, try to sell knife scales and everything, and then finally I was like, well, let's just make a deal.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah, let's call it a night. We're like 2:13.
End again. It's probably gonna be like this for a while, where I don't make it right because like just so much stuff going on with it.
Well, I had already kind of preempt that because next Saturday I probably won't be able to.
Yeah, I think next Saturday was not around Christmas.
Yeah, and it's like
we could just skip that one, dude. Like,
probably skip that one. I have like family and
your family, and that's what's supposed to, and everybody else is gonna be doing that. And if we have time, maybe we'll do a random one or something, like nopressure.com.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be off the whole week.
Nice.
In between Christmas and New Year's. So I don't know, might hop on. Maybe you could, one night, you feel it, do a knife out.
Yeah, I've been trying to bring it back, but like it relies on me getting the shop done. But I would love that. You can come on and hang out and knife out, dude. We'll do some modding.
I would love to. I'd love to. And then ask a bunch of stupid questions while you're modding.
Do it, yeah. I've been like doing slow mods, but like it really steps up once I could get to this area and you see it clean. That's all my like better tools. That's how I can pump out different things fast. So we're almost there. It's been a long road.
The shop returns.
Good to see you all. We'll see you soon. I'll keep you
Y'all.
posted on the next knife out once it's gonna be soon, coming soon. Unless my wife gets, then you'll never see me again.
Never. We know better. You'll slip away.
I'll slip away, but I'll be back.
Stay sharp. Stay safe, y'all.
Yeah, have a good one. Later.